Om Namaste. In the Sanatana Dharma tradition, one's life purpose is referred to as Dharma. Dharma is the path through which a person can unfold their divine nature and realize the inner divinity. To live in alignment with Dharma means to be in harmony and union with the cosmic processes known as Rita. When we are in resonance with these processes, Dharma manifests within us. Society too refers to this as Dharma. Can one be happy without knowing one's true purpose? Yes, but such happiness is superficial and fleeting. For instance, children feel joy simply due to their energy and lack of awareness. Animals too can be happy and playful once their basic needs are met. This type of existence is known as Bogayoni, a birth taken for the sake of base pleasures. There are also divine beings created solely for the enjoyment of subtle celestial pleasures, free from suffering. This refers to the heavenly realms of samsara. These realms are devoid of awareness. There is only enjoyment. Imagine staying at a 6-star resort where everything is included and nothing but delight surrounds you. This closely resembles what the tradition refers to as Bogayoni. In the animal realm, this Bogayoni happiness is experienced unconsciously, as long as there is no hunger or threat. However, the inevitable consequence of such happiness is suffering. The moment the object of pleasure disappears, the happiness vanishes with it. A person who has not found their purpose experiences only brief dependent moments of joy through food, romance, play, or beauty. As soon as the moment ends, the joy fades and dissatisfaction arises. Such happiness is always dependent and inevitably leads to its shadow, suffering and discontent born of unfulfilled desires. To seek one's true purpose means to pursue a different kind of happiness. To seek one's purpose means to inquire into the source of joy within, to discover who I truly am. One's purpose is not to become an astronaut, doctor, or artist. It is about finding the path to God, discovering a happiness that is not tied to the body, external events, time, or space. It is about finding eternity within oneself. One who has not found their purpose in this more profound sense cannot remain happy for long. But how can you know that you are truly on your path and not merely following someone else's script? Even if you catch a glimpse of your true self, you remain bound to act within the world of relativity. So, how do you know whether your actions are correct and not mere repetition of external patterns? First, realize that there is no such thing as someone else's path. The spiritual path is always your own. Even if you walk in someone else's footsteps, it is still your path, even if it's a mistaken one. When you understand that all paths are your own, to varying degrees of awareness, you begin to take responsibility for your journey. Your path should align with the scriptures, the authoritative texts of tradition, or the guidance of saints. If you are confused and unsure what to do, follow the guidance of saints from an authentic spiritual lineage. Their light will eventually lead you to the truth. If, for now, you are unable to listen to your heart or to understand yourself from within, if you cannot yet walk the path of the heart, there is no shame in that. This is how billions of people on the planet live. When we do not yet hear the inner calling, we walk external paths until we find our own. Until you become a Buddha, walk the path of Buddhism to reach enlightenment. Until you become Christ, walk the path of Christianity to realize your divinity. Until you become Shiva, follow the path of Shaivism to awaken Shiva within. Each path is a path of awareness of the self. Even if you begin it for the wrong reasons, it will eventually lead you to an actual state. It doesn't matter through which path grace comes. What matters is that it resonates in your heart. If the knowledge of the divine urges you to seek the supreme, then follow that call. Even a mistaken beginning brings experience that ultimately leads to truth. In the end, everyone will find their path and realize that no external script truly fits. Inspired by the teachings of the Buddha, one may forge a unique personal path. Using the methods of Shaivism, its philosophy, and the guidance of saints, one can awaken the inner divinity of Shaivism within, and that divinity will lead one to become Shiva.